guys, so we are going to be doing a review of the new Exalt marker bag. This just came out at World Cup. This is actually the very last one that was there. I don't think that we had any others by the time we were done with the event. So they will be already shipped out to dealers, I believe, by the time that this is sent out for you guys. But let's jump into the actual bag itself. So it is a soft case, so if you're expecting a hard case, you may want to be looking elsewhere. This is still going to be able to protect your gun just fine, though. You don't have to worry about it, breaking your gun somehow. We'll go over some of the cool features in here. So, just on the outside, so at the top here, like you can see, there is a handle. Also, there is a carabiner, so if you wanted to clip that onto something, you could go ahead and do that. On either side, there are little pockets, like you can see there. There's one, and then on the front, I think I got it open already. Yep. There's another pocket there. So if you wanted to put Allen keys or your actual keys or whatever it is, one thing that's cool with Exalt products is pieces that could have something are going to have something. They're not going to be wasted. There's not going to be wasted space within the products themselves. So let's open up the actual gun section here. So I'm going to zip it, and we'll pull out my gun. I did want to mention, I don't know if you guys had seen these, but I just got some of these stickers. Well, not just got them, but I got them in. I'd like to give a couple away, so be sure to put a comment down below of what review it is that you would like to see. And I don't even know how many I have, so I'll just pick a couple people at random and ask for your information, and then ship it out to you. So if you wanted to get one of the new decals here, sorry if that's a little bit blurry, but you'll be able to get those. But the actual gun itself, I'm sorry, the actual case itself, you can see here I have an extender even on the on my G-Tech. I added that on. I like to have a little bit longer of a setup, and it still fit fine in here. So pretty much every gun is going to be fitting fine inside this section. You'll see here that there actually is a very plush microfiber. So that's not going to do any damage to your gun. It's not going to scratch anything. It's going to keep everything just the way that it should be, nice and looking brand new. Let's face it, we want to make sure that those resale values are good. So, if down the road you wanted to sell your gun, you don't have to drop the price because you went ahead and got some scratches on your gun. So if we flip it over, I'll find the zipper. And what's really cool with this is the barrel section. But before I get into the actual barrel itself, is how this flap here lays out like that. So if I wanted to and I was working on something, I could actually work on my gun. If I took the bolt out and I put it somewhere, I don't have to worry about it being on a dirty surface or a hard surface, anything like that, anything that's going to scratch the gun, because this is all microfiber here as well. So you don't have to worry about, let me put this down here. You don't have to worry about losing anything either, because this is a lime green back. The actual color itself, if you have screws on here or anything, unless it matches this color exactly, you're going to be able to find it very easy on here. So it's a cool feature. I didn't even realize it until I had opened it up, that you could actually use this as a tech mat if you wanted to. In the pit, everything else is dirty. Just lay this out, put your gun down real quick, and work on it however it is that you would like to. So the actual barrel section itself, I'm hoping that you guys can see that it's not too dark, but it can hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different sections. It's not going to be able to hold a full barrel, so that would stick out all the way to here if it was a 12-inch or something like that. But I have a couple in here so that you can see how long it is. So this is just the stock G-Tech back. This one is a Inception Design Stella barrel back, so you can see that it's still protected in there. I have the stock tip for the G-Tech. It's still dirty. And the Stella tip for the Inception Design Stella barrel. All of these are fitting in here just fine, so you don't have to worry about it sticking out. Even if it is a 14, maybe a 16 or 18-inch barrel tip might start to poke out a little bit, but the good thing is that there's enough area here, so let's say that this was a longer one and it stuck out to there, that's still 2 fingers worth, so that's another couple inches there that you'd be able to go ahead and slip that in. Another really cool feature is, let's say that you have more than one kit, or not more than one kit, but more barrel parts. Is this little strap right here? You could actually put more barrels like that, and they're not going to get scratched. This is on neoprene here. This is just elastic. This isn't going to have anything that's going to scratch it. And then you have the microfiber on the other side. So you can actually stack barrels here and then close it up, and it's going to be just fine. So it's a cool feature. It's something that that Exalt added in, that they understood that some people have a couple barrel backs and then just the tip, but some have, you know, full kits, so they want to be able to have everything in there. That's what that's for. Another cool feature is these 2 little straps right here. You can see I actually have a 9-volt just in there, so if you're still using a 9-volt in your gun, you could stick that in there, or if you got a couple AA's, you could probably stick that in there, and the elastic is going to tighten it, or be tight enough to hold on to that. So it's a really cool feature. It's something that it's really versatile. So let's say that you do have an Allen key set and you don't want to put it in one of the front pockets. You can slip it in there. It's not going to go anywhere. Even if you have, you know, like I have my Mike's Paintball bayonet. If I really wanted to, I could just slip that in there, and it's not going to go anywhere. And the good thing is that because it's silicone, you don't have to worry about it damaging anything else if for some reason it did get loose. But I mean, that's not gonna go anywhere. All right, guys. So that's actually the marker bag. So all in all, I think it's a really awesome bag. It's super simple. It's not a hard case. So if you're really set on a hard case, then you're going to want to go elsewhere. I'll just be completely honest about that if you're completely set on having that hard case. But for the budget-conscious paintball player, this is going to be something that's really good. You have all these spots you have for your barrels, you know, extra parts, whatever it is you want to put in there. Basically a tech mat that lays out here. One that microfiber is over everything, so that way you don't have to worry about it scratching any of the really important things. You got 2 big pockets on the front and back of the case itself, and a nice carrying handle, and if you wanted to, you could just clip it onto a backpack. So all in all, it's a really good bag, and what's cool is that it's not just for one particular gun. You know, some of the cases that come with certain guns, they're cut out for that particular gun. This is going to fit everything. I mean, the only thing it might not fit is, you know, like a Tippmann A5, and that's just because that thing is massive. But for all the modern guns that are out there, this is going to fit perfect. So you're going to be able to use it from gun to gun and protect your gear. And essentially, once you're ready to go ahead and sell it, then you have the resale value is definitely going to be there because it's not all scratched up. I hope that this helps you guys out. I am going to be doing a bunch of reviews. I got some stuff at Cup. I wanted to get these out earlier to you, so I appreciate your guys' patience and understanding. I wanted to get this out this past Monday, but when I looked at all the footage, when I had done all the filming, it was all messed up. So, hooray, technology! So anyways, I hope that this helps you guys out. Be on the lookout for some more reviews, and as always, remember, watch, learn, win. Thanks.